What's up guys, it's your girl Mel and welcome back to my channel. So today we are gonna do my kind of like everyday, but more on the glam side I would say, makeup routine. And it's gonna be a talk through, which is way different than the content I usually make because I normally do a voiceover or music. Also though partially because when I do my makeup, I do listen to music, so I'm kind of quiet. So I'm gonna this will be an adjustment to like talking through a makeup video. But I'm very excited to share this with you guys. Keep in mind, I am not a professional makeup artist. I actually rarely buy makeup and I guess like when I see like other girls like makeup supply, I'm like, dang, I actually don't even own a lot of makeup. But I just like, a little goes a long way. One, and two, you can use a lot of you can use one product for something else. So I rather just like save my coins if I can, because it's not really about the makeup in my opinion, it's about the application and knowing your face and knowing how to enhance your features. With that being said, let's get into this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I was so skeptical about filming this video today because my skin is going through it. Really going through it. Hormones all over the place. I stopped my Curology formula, and since doing so, my skin has been crazy. And honestly, I think that's why I was kind of skeptical about doing Curology. I don't like my skin getting dependent on anything, because when your skin gets too dependent on anything, then it purges when it doesn't get it. So like, I'm just dealing with just like little breakouts, as you can see right here, some scarring, some bumps right here on my forehead. So I was like, do I want to film a makeup video today? But I'm just like, I can't only film this type of stuff when I feel like my skin is perfect. I have to film it when I feel like it's not as well, to be real and true, because we don't all have perfect skin 100% of the time. Sometimes our skin goes through it, and that is perfectly okay and fine. And we're gonna cover it with some makeup today anyway. Let's first start with brows. So I am going to be using this Got To Be brow gel. So I actually used to use Got To Be gel itself just in my brow to brush it out, but then I saw that they had this, so I was like, let me buy this because it's just a little bit more compact. I don't have to like dirty up too many spoolies because it already comes with the little spoolie thing in it. And supposedly it can work on edges too. I don't know about that, but probably for a vacation you can use it to like touch up your edges. But my brows are shaded. I got micro shading done about 2 years ago. Best decision I ever made in my life. I am due for a touch up, but I don't know, probably in like the next few months. But yeah, they are micro shaded. I usually get them laminated. So if I get them laminated, they're not as curly, and I can honestly probably skip this step. But I haven't gotten them laminated, so because of that, we need a little brow gel. I stopped in the spiky brow look because my mom said that it reminds her of a porcupine. So she made me feel a little self-conscious about it. So ever since then, I really haven't done the spiky brow look. You know how like anyone can say anything to you and it's like whatever, but if your mom says it, you're just like, shit. They're pretty late, as late as they're gonna get. I don't have a specific brow pencil or anything for my brows. I do just like use a dark brown powder from one of my palettes. Sometimes dark brown or sometimes black. Don't kill me. Just kind of follow the bottom line. Ooh, I'm gonna use this one. Mainly just filling in the bottom part and naturally following the line that exists. I think we're kind of good on this one. We'll clean it up. Also learn, because I tend to tilt my head when I'm doing my brows. Keep your brows straight, because when I tilt it, one ends up being like a different shape than the other. So like, you want to kind of like keep your head straight. Beauty concealer and a little brush. This is shade 390. And I don't like to do too much at the top, if any, but I might just go in just at the end a little. But that's probably gonna be about it. Just blending it out. This is the primer I'm gonna be using. I don't always use a primer, depends how I feel, but because we're doing this tutorial like as if I was to do everything on a good day, we're gonna use the primer. I kind of put it all on my face, but really focus on the super oily areas, which is around my nose and my forehead. Juvia's Place I Am Matte Foundation, full coverage in color and Gola. I really like this foundation. It's kind of almost clay-like. If I had to describe the texture of it, I also use this brush. And I don't damp it or anything because like I said, I have oily skin. So if I kind of do makeup for more of a glowy look, I end up looking kind of a bit greasy. Hold it here, squeeze a little out, and just work it into my skin. And it's full coverage too, so any dark marks, anything, I cover it up. I just use a little bit. A little always goes a long way with foundation. You never need a lot. Because I feel like this is just so heavy, like it covers so much. So you might notice that the foundation is a little bit darker than my skin tone, but that's because my face is the lightest part of my body and I match it to my neck. Because if not, I'm just gonna look crazy if I match my foundation to my face. And when I do, when I apply the concealer anyway, it definitely like brightens up and just kind of balances out everything. But I always go a bit darker on my foundation. I know it looks like, it kind of looks like my face just got a tan or I put something darker on it, but that is fine because we're not leaving it like this. And like I said, I just care about matching it to my neck, and that mission has been accomplished. Same Fenty Beauty concealer in shade 390. That's gonna be my first color. Creaseless in shade 45S. I think that's what it says. Yeah, shade 45S. I know you're probably wondering why didn't I just get both of them in Fenty, but this was honestly at the front of Sephora. It was on sale and I don't use a lot of the really light one, just a little bit. So I was like, I'd rather just get the mini than get like two big ones, and I just don't need it. Why spend more money if I don't need to? Right here, just little dabs. We're gonna do the really light shade, and I'm just gonna dab that just a little bit, dive right like under my eye. You can honestly just do like a little one. I actually want to get a smaller brush, but this will do for now. sometimes I will be blending out my concealer and then I feel like I just needed a little bit more. I'd always rather like blend first, and then if I need to add more product than add too much product and then just like hell to try to take it off. So I'd rather too little in the beginning and then add more if I need to. Beauty powder, honey, in shade Honey 05. I'm gonna go ahead and contour using Fenty Beauty Contour Stick in shade Ebony. Ebony, this is the best investment ever. You can use this as a contour stick and you can use it as a lip liner as well. Get into it, yeah. So I just like to do a few dots along my cheekbone, going up the side of my head. Oops. Not too much. And then on my forehead, just a little bit. Then on my nose, oh, and down here. Like kind of drag my nose contour over my eye as well. Blend the powder into the skin. We've baked long enough. I am not an oven. No, honestly, my makeup don't look as good when I do in the back. I need to do my makeup on camera more because this looks way better than when I don't do it on camera. Use some brown shades from my Naked Urban Decay Wild Wild West palette. I actually normally have two natural makeup looks. Sometimes it's more pink base, sometimes it's more brown base. Trying to figure out which one I want to go for today, but I think I'm gonna go for more of a brown base look. So we're just gonna work with more like just warm tones. Using shade Nudie. I'm gonna use Nudie and probably Whiskey. So I'm just gonna take the Nudie, and put it on the base of my lids. Just kind of muting out that color a little. I also think my eyelids like naturally have a very, I don't know, nice color. Like it kind of already looks dark or something. So I'm doing a natural look. I don't do too much on the eyes. And I have lash extensions, so that adds a lot already. Okay, so we have Nudie done. So I'm gonna go in with Whiskey, which is just like a very, very gentle brown. And we're just gonna darken up the corners a little. And here too. I'm really focusing on here. Just very, very light, gentle colors. A lot of times when I'm doing my eyes too, I use one brush or just different brushes for everything. I'm gonna be real, I don't know what brush you're supposed to use for what, but if it comes out looking okay, then that's good enough for me. Eye pencil and just line my under eyes. For the top eye, I'm not gonna put it all along my eye because you don't really see the lashes, so I'm just gonna put it right here. Just in the front. CoverGirl, Trueblend 345 Hot Frenzy. I really like this blush, but also I only have 2 blushes. Why can I say blush properly? I have this CoverGirl and then I have a Rare Beauty one. I probably need to get more blushes, so I don't even have a lot to be like, oh, I have anything to compare it to.
I done this before you fall. I won't catch you, don't know I'm stalling. Cause you love to have them all crying. Calling me sweet, telling me you need me. But I'm from a
Volume is Carbon Black. Only on my bottom lashes though. Before even doing my lip, I'm gonna set my face with the More setting spray. This is more like a mattifying look. Well, that's what I meant.
Get to your clean and proper. Way I move, I know you can love her. You gon' have me on your mind forever. Ever, thanks baby. Turn it down like a sweet and ready. Go slow, keep it nice and steady.
Remember I told you guys I usually have like 2 natural looks, whether it's like a pink tone or a brown tone. So I have two Fenty Beauty glosses. I usually use the pink one if I'm doing more of a pink undertone, but because it's more brown today, we're gonna use the brown one. So this is it for the most part, but I am gonna go and fix my hair, put some hair on. Changed my top and put on some hair. I actually filmed another video with this hair, but anyway, this is the finished look of my makeup routine, natural glam makeup routine. And as you can see, all those blemishes I showed you guys early on my cheeks, my forehead, you can barely see it now. You can barely see it now. That's why I live by Juvia's Place foundation, that matte one. It's just, a little goes a long way and the coverage is amazing. List all the products in the description box below, link them in my Amazon storefront. I actually think they're already linked there. So you guys can just click the link, buy it, but I will put my shade in the description box so you guys know my exact shade. If you're like a similar complexion to me, you kind of know what to get. But yeah, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you guys.